Hello again everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all well. I'm back again with a question for you guys. This is a question that I was at work, I was just doing a job, my mind was wandering, thinking about, oh, I wish I wasn't at work. You know what I'm talking about, we've all done this. And this question popped up and I was like, oh, that's actually quite interesting. And I messaged a few people and they started discussing it as well. So I thought, yeah, let's make a video and let's put this out to the community. This is a question for all of you. Not even just retro gaming, any kind of collecting this is. And I'm going to say now, there are no right or wrong answers to it. But the question is this. If your collection, no matter what it is, overnight suddenly became worthless, the game market crashed, everything is worth zero, how would you feel? Would you be pissed off? I think I'd be pissed off. But then I was starting to think of like, okay, I'm pissed off because I've spent that money. But why am I collecting? Am I collecting because I like the games? Am I collecting because I know that in the future these may be worth more and I can sell them on and make a profit? Do you use them as like a kind of safety net? I know I do. I'll get into that in a bit. But then I got thinking of like, well, I've still got the games. So like if I just spent £400, £500, £600 on a game, which it's very possible these days, you know, go and buy Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation 1, you know, stuff like that. Panzer Dragoon Saga, I can never say that word. Panzer, that's the one. I'm leaving that in there, you know me, I'm not going to cut that mistake out. We all make mistakes. Would you be annoyed? And I'm sure you would be. But then on the flip side, I would actually be thinking like, okay, now those games that were out of my price range, because to be honest, collecting retro games has become a rich person's game. It just has. You can be clever with it. You can, you know, trade up things. You can try, you know, take CEX and all the rest of it. But it has become a rich person's game. So now all those games that I wish I could play, I could get hold of. I actually class myself more as a hardware collector. I like finding new ways to play the old hardware, like the Spectrums and the Amigas and the Atari STs and, you know, whatever else I've got around here. So in my head, like, we could go back to the old days, you know? We could go back to going around a car boot sale and picking up a random bundle of stuff for a £5 and, you know, oh, wow, you know, that's what it used to be like in the 90s and the early 2000s. And that was great. It really was. But if you are collecting just for monetary gain, how annoyed would you be, you know? Because I think that would really annoy me. But again, you have to look at the silver lining that you still actually own those games. So now the game that you are too scared to put in and play, just go play it, you know? I collect GameCube, right? This is what I collect. And going back a couple of years ago now, and we're only talking like 4 or 5 years ago, I realised that, oh, I've got like 30, 40 games. I'll go and buy some. And they were, yeah, reasonably cheap. You got a few that were again close to the 70, 80, 90, £100 mark. Now, you know what I mean? Try and go and find Fire Emblem. I really wanted that. And every time I come to buy it, well, I'll put it off, I'll put it off, and put it off. And the price is getting higher and higher and higher. So the fact that all of a sudden that game, which is all the way up there, is now suddenly shot down in price and I could afford it, I think that'd be great. Another reason why I collect is I collect Spectrum homebrew games, right? And for me, collecting Spectrum homebrew games, some can vary in price. Some when they go out of print as well, like anything, they're hard to get hold of and it pushes the price up. But when I buy homebrew games, and I've got quite a few of them now, there is a video coming up soon where I'm going to be showing off the all the homebrew games I've got. I see that more of helping the developer, paying the developer for his work and his time, because it's normally like 1, 2, 3 people, a couple of people just making a game. So you're putting money back in so they'll make more games. Keep these systems alive. That's what I love about the homebrew scene. So to me, even if games were worth nothing, you know, absolutely nothing, I would still be buying homebrew games because I'm paying for that, you know. Love the Spectrum. As you can tell behind me, we've got Rex playing here. Difficult game, Rex. Very difficult game. But yeah, that was just the question. If overnight your entire collection was worth nothing and the market had crashed, how would you feel? And remember, no right or wrong answer. I'd love to hear your responses of this. I really would, because it was an interesting question when I thought about it. And I bet you there's so many different answers. Oh, that was what I was going to say as well, with the knowing that the games are there. There's been times in my life where I have come up short with money for bills or whatever else. So the times when I had the money, I bought the games. And the times I haven't got the money, I'm like, okay, I'll just take that off the shelf. We can pay that, pay the bill, done. So I think that might be an issue. Knowing that safety net is gone. But I think that's just a small issue. Here we are only talking hypothetical here, aren't we? So, but yeah, stranger things have happened. Look at Atari 2600 and the video game crash then. I bet people at Atari thought, nah, it could never happen. It did. It absolutely did. Didn't really get the game crash much over this country. The micros, the home micros, were very strong because they kept on going. And that is why I still love the home micros now. The Spectrums, the Ataris, the Atari 8-bit, I mean, the Commodore 64s, Amstrads, even, you know, the Aquarius, you know what I mean? That wasn't over here, but I love that. I love those kind of things. And I've got to this point of the video again, and this happens quite often. I don't know how to finish. So, I'd be very happy to hear your responses to this. If you are going to do a video response, just tag me in it, because I'm interested. I'm nosy. I'd just like to know what your thoughts are. Right, I am back again soon with some more videos. So until then, I will catch you again next time. Bye.